Bruce, in terms of the operation with Go Canopus attempts to tow the stern end of the ship should it break, does this new buckling and use of that today make any difference to that operation, or attempt to possibly tow it to shallower water?
That's still one of the plans around should the vessel separate. The new fracture does change some of the buoyancy characteristics, and teams of naval architects have been working on what would, exactly that model of what will happen if the vessel separates. How has that changed and impacted on the buoyancy of the vessel? The plan still stays. We've got the options of the vessel may sit there where it is. It may settle into the deeper water just off the reef, or it may separate and then be buoyant enough to float. So those are the three contingencies that are in place, and that is one of the reasons why the Go Canopus is there, so that it could, if needs be, towed into shallower water.
Last question.
Are you guys prepared for the possibility that she will break up? Are you guys prepared for that to happen?
The Go Canopus is sitting attached to the stern section. They are prepared. That's why the container people have been, they've produced their plans, they've operationalised those plans, they have the assets sitting there to go and do this. If it does go, it will be a lot of containers, there will be debris and all sorts of material in the water, which, then the storm will have to wait until that clears before they can actually go and deal with that. But at this stage, the vessel is sitting on the reef, it has developed a new fracture, and we've got a heavy sea state coming in tonight. So the next 24 to 36 hours will tell us what happens.
Sean, maybe a question for you. At which stage will the community be advised that the ship has wrecked, that it has split apart and the containers are in the water and the unthinkable's happened?
There's a community meeting tonight, and we'll be arranging meetings with the community tomorrow as well.
So if, for example, it snaps at 10 o'clock tonight, at which stage is the community going to be told?
First thing we can, as soon as possible.
Perhaps the way to put that is that, remember that this is similar to the events of the 10th and 11th, where the vessel developed its crack and it lost containers overboard. So, it's no different from that situation in the sense of there's not a lot that we can do until we wake up in the morning and find out what's happened to it. We can't monitor the vessel overnight. Although the Go Canopus is attached to the vessel, it is maintaining the watch in a safe place. It's attached by a towing line, but in the end, it will be wait till dawn before people know. So first light, there'll be flights over it to assess what's happened.
If there is the ability to tow part of the ship into shallow water, where exactly would it be towed to?
So very quickly, there are 5 sites which have been identified. Those 5 sites will depend on the weather conditions at the time. And those decisions we made at that time. It's not about bringing it into shore. It's about bringing it into shallow water, where divers can then start working on the vessel to remove containers and any other dangerous goods or oil and the like on it. If it's deep water, it's very difficult to be able to deal with.
Is there a sort of a ranking of what would be the first, you said it does depend on the scenario, but is there a ranking of where the first option would be?
It's the weather conditions, because you're not going to tow it into the wind and into the swell. You're going to have to look at which direction the wind and swell are coming from at that particular time, or the sea state's coming from, and take it into the one that is closest and easiest to get to. It's not so much towing a vessel, it's controlling this wreck as it goes down.